Welcome, foolish mortals, to another day of the 31 Days of Halloween event. This is day 13. And today we're going to talk about some new spooky books I might have accidentally acquired. So, if you enjoy this, like, subscribe if you want to be here for the spooky ride all October, if you dare. And let's get into it. So, in the TBR video, I might have suggested that I had enough spooky books and that there was no need for me to be buying new books. Because, there were a lot and I probably couldn't read them all anyway. However, since then, it has become clear to me that there are no such thing as enough spooky books. And also, let's be real, we were both knowing this was not gonna last, did we? To be honest, some of these books I bought for vlogs and I find it very, very necessary. Others I just wanted because they looked good. I think they're all questionable if it's truly needed, but I would say yes to all of them. The first one is Enter If You Dare. Scary Tales from the Haunted Mansion. This is a very old book. I'm not sure if it's from the 90s or the 80s. Can I find it? 1995. So 90s book it is. But this is a Haunted Mansion book. I love the Haunted Mansion. So I had to have it. And these are all short stories of some of the ghosts in the Haunted Mansion. So I'm very excited. But then when I ordered this didn't arrive in the 6 weeks it was set to. So I got scared I could not do the Haunted Mansion vlog. So I ordered another book, and it's called The Haunted Mansion Volume 1, The Fearsome Foursome. This is again a Disney Press given Haunted Mansion book, but these are much newer. These are from 2016. They're still in press. And the idea of this series is that every book will tell you a story of one of the 999 ghosts in the Haunted Mansion. So I bought this book as a backup for the vlog, and then it turned out that the other one did arrive. So I had 3 books to read in a vlog, and honestly, that's the best amount. So I was still very happy with it. The Haunted Mansion vlog should have been out by now, so I will link it down below if you want to see it or haven't seen it yet, to get my thoughts on these books, because I do have read them both. So then it was necessary, right? I also bought Poison for Breakfast by Lemony Snicket. I don't know much about this book, and I obviously bought it for the cover and the title, because Poison for Breakfast sounds very, very interesting to me. So I just wanted to read this. I don't know, it has been on my TBR or on my wish list for a while, and I was like, this is the season, we're doing it. When I was book shopping, I came across this beautiful edition of Belladonna. Again, Belladonna has been on my wish list for a while. It has been on my radar for a while. This one look, it's pink. I had to get the pink one. This is how it looks without the dust jacket. Still absolutely stunning, just so you know. That was also a reason. And this says, for as long as Signa Farrow has been alive, the people in her life has fallen like stars. Orphaned as a baby, 90-year-old Sigma has been raised by a string of guardians, each more interested in her wealth than her well-being. And each has met an untimely end. Her remaining relatives are the elusive Hawthorns, an eccentric family living at Thorngrove, an estate both glittering and gloomy. Its patriarch mourns his late wife through wild parties, while his son grapples for control of the family's waning reputation and his daughter suffers from a mysterious illness. But when their mother's restless spirit appears, claiming she was poisoned, Sigma realizes that the family she depends on could be in grave danger, and enlists the help of the surely stable boy to hunt down the killer. Sigma's best chance of uncovering the murder, though, is an alliance with Death himself. If that is not a reason, I don't know what is. I really want to read this. So again, I made a vlog specifically to read this because I want to. And that is as good as a reason as any. Then this one, I ordered way back, but it was a pre-order for September. It is The Battle for Pumpkin King. And I'm very excited. This is a graphic novel. And Jack Skellington is the undisputed Pumpkin King of Halloween Town. But it wasn't always that way. Years ago, Jack and Oogie Boogie were close friends, both eager to prove themselves. They poured every ounce of passion they had into their fantastical projects to earn their rightful place as the scariest duo in town. But there could only be one Pumpkin King. What could have happened to turn two best friends into such bitter rivals? And that sounded so intriguing to me. It came out on September 5th. This is the art. It looks absolutely stunning. It was only €5, so I bought it months ago. And then it came. And I do have a vlog for this in mind, so I will be reading it. Then I have Vampiric Vacation by Kirsten White. This is the second book in the Sinister Summer series. I read the first for Camp Enchanted during summer camp, and I really want to continue, so I ordered the second one for Halloween camp, because vampire books, you never have enough, right? And it does look like Theo and Alexander goes to another place. This time it's a spa, and they have to uncover their mysteries again. They're again dropped off by Aunt Sophronia. There is a whole thing going on in this family, and I'm eager to find more about it. These give off major Addams Family Wednesday vibes. So, if you're looking for books like that, this is it. Then I caved, because I was feeling witchy vibes. And it's a pretty cover, and it was cheaper than it normally is. So I finally bought Equal Rights by Terry Pratchett. I've been wanting to try the Discworld forever. I have been debating between starting with the Witches series or with the Dead series. This was cheap now. Or cheap for what they normally are. Absolutely love these special editions. Very happy with it. And I will be trying to read this for camp as well, because I just crave witchiness. And the last one is The Misadventures of Edgar and Allan Poe, Book 1. I blame Stephanie for this one. This is not on me. This is on you, Stephanie. She sent a picture of this because I believe she borrowed it by the library, and I was like, excuse me, what's that? And she was telling that this is a middle grade about Edgar and Allan Poe twins. And it just sounded so good. I wanted it. And then I looked it up at Amazon, and it was very, very expensive, like almost €30. And I was like, maybe not. But then Stephanie found one on Vinted. And there was only one copy of this on Vinted. This is that copy. I snatched it. So again, I blame Stephanie. It's not my fault. But I'm very, very intrigued, because I do want to get to more Edgar Allan Poe. And I have been searching for Edgar Allan Poe retellings, sort of, inspired by the Edgar Allan Poe story. So it had to happen. It had to happen. It's a middle grade as well. You cannot blame me for this one. Meet Edgar and Allan Poe. Identical inside and out. They can read each other's minds. Their friendly pranks are legendary. Someone got rid of their parents, and that same someone is out to get them. Are the Poe twins quick and clever enough to outwit the shadowy organization known as the Poes? P.O.E.S. And is that their famous ancestor Edgar Allan Poe trying to help them from the great beyond? This is the telltale start of a great misadventure. It sounds amazing. So thank you, Stephanie, for recommending this to me. I'm very excited about it. Don't know when I will read it yet, but it will happen. And let me know if you read it, if you enjoyed it or not. I'm so excited for this. I don't think there's anything on the suggested. Oh, there is. I don't know if you can see, but it looks crunchy, and then there's a black cat in it, hidden. I am excited about this one. So, yeah, even although I was not going to, I still accidentally bought 8 books. It's just not that bad. Only 8. You should have seen my haul from last year. This is more decent. I'm very excited about all of these, so I do hope I get to all through them this October. We will see, because the TBR was already so full, but I'm doing my best, and I'm trying to live my best spooky life this month, alright? I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you like this. If you do, please don't forget to like, subscribe if you want to see me again tomorrow. And until then, have a spooky day. Bye!